Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today we are studying the subject Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D4024 is the code of the subject, and we are practicing the past papers. And today we have selected paper one, and that paper is from May-June 2022, 1-1 paper. This paper one belongs from the zone one. So let's start this paper, 2022 paper, and here we go. So, so the paper is coming up, showing up on your screen, and this is May-June 2022, 1-1 paper. So let's start today's paper, and the calculator is not allowed in this paper. So write down the value of the 5 in the number 253624 point. Okay, so you have 25. So this is the 5, and I want to find out its place value. So this is unit, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. So this 5 basically represents 50,000. This is representing 50,000. So the place value of this 5 is 50,000. Okay. So next one. The crowd at a sports event is exactly 35,687. Write the number correct to the nearest 10. Okay. So if you want to write to nearest 10, this is the 10. So before it we have 7. So when you round it off, it will become 90. So it will become 35,690. So this is how you will do the question number 1. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. Okay, the marking scheme. Okay, so you can see our answers are right. Okay, so we are going to next question. He says, write down the number of lines of symmetry of this diagram. You know, the line of symmetry is a line which divides that figure into two equal parts. And when you fold the figure along that line of symmetry, both the parts should be exactly match over each other. So in this figure, only one line of symmetry can be drawn, and that will be like this. It will be a vertical line of symmetry. So there will be only one line of symmetry in the question number 2A part. Okay, question number 2B part. He says, write down the order of rotational symmetry of this diagram. The rotational symmetry means that when you rotate this figure 360 degrees, if you rotate this figure 360 degrees, how many times this figure during that rotation will fit on this figure? It will fit, I think it will fit only 2 times. So the order of rotational symmetry is 2. So let me show you. 1 and 2 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Is the table shows the average monthly temperature in degree centigrade in the Vladivostok and January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So the temperatures are given. Find the difference between the highest and the lowest of these temperatures. So we will check what is the highest temperature here. It looks like that the highest temperature is 20 degrees centigrade and the lowest temperature is minus 12. So we have to find out the difference between the temperatures. So the difference between the temperature will be maximum temperature minus the minimum temperature, and that will be 20 minus 12, 20 plus 12, and that will be 32 degrees. 32 degrees. Okay, the B part is in February, the average temperature in the Yuxots, I don't know what's this pronunciation, is 37 degree. Below that, in the Vladivostok, find the average temperature in the Y in the February. Okay, so what's the temperature in February in the V city? February -8, and the temperature of the Y city is 37 below this. So it will be -8 minus 37. -8 minus 37, it will be minus 45 degrees. Okay, so let's have a look at the marking scheme. Question number 32 and minus 45. 32 and minus 45, our answers are right. So we are going to the next question. Next question, he says two cubes have a total volume of 152 centimeter cube. One cube has an edge of length 5 centimeter. Calculate the length of the edge of the other cube. Okay, so there are two cubes. The total volume of them is 152. One cube, its side is 5 centimeter. So you know the volume of the cube is L cube. So it will be 5 cube plus x, and the volume, the side of the other cube, suppose is x. So v1 plus v2 will be 152. So 5 cube plus x cube is equals to 152. So x cube will be equals to 152 minus 125. So the x cube will be equals to 27. So take the cube root on both the sides. So you will, when you will take the cube root of the x cube, it will become x. When you will take the x cube, the cube root of 27, it will be 3. So the edge of that second cube is 3 centimeter long. So that's the question number 4. It's A bar 3 centimeter long. Yeah, the answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the B part. He says work out the total length of all of the edges of the larger cube. So the larger cube is the one which has side 5 centimeter. And you know the edges, so there are 12 edges in a cube, and each edge is 5 centimeter long. So the length of the edges will be 12 multiply L, and that will be 12 multiply 5, and that will be 60 centimeter. So 60 centimeter, that's the total length of the edges in the larger cube. So 60 is the right answer. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The diagram shows the net of a solid drawn on a 1 centimeter grid. Okay. So here a net is drawn like this. Okay. So their question is name the solid formed by this net and describe for you the dimension of it. So this will form a cylinder. This will make a cylinder. Let me increase the size so you can see it clearly. So this will be a cylinder, and the length of the cylinder, this 1 centimeter, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The height of the cylinder will be 6, and because this diameter is 3 centimeter long, so the radius will be 1.5 centimeter. So the name of the solid will be cylinder, and its radius will be 1.5 centimeter, and its height will be 6 centimeters. So this will make a cylinder. I hope you can see that. I can reduce the size so you can see the whole thing. You cannot see. Hopefully you understand. It's a 3 marks question. Let me show my answer. So it's a cylinder. Radius is 1.5 centimeter and height is 6 centimeter. Our answers are right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 6. He says, write down a prime number between 10 and 15. The trick is very simple. Take the square of the 10, that will be 100. Take the square of the 15, that will be 225. Between 100 and 225, take any prime number and take its square root. So that will be sorry. Here he asks only for the prime number. Okay, so you can write the, no, sorry. He says write down a prime number between 10 and 15. Sorry. So prime number between 10 and 15. So between 10 and 15, 11, 12, 13, 14. So out of these numbers, who is the prime number? 11 is the prime number. 13 is the prime number. So the prime number between 10 and 15 will be 11, and it will be 13. Okay. The B part is an irrational number between 10 and 15. I started telling you about the B part. So in the B part, first of all, you take 10 square, that's 100. Takes 15 square, that's 225. Then find a prime number between 100 and 225 and take its square root. That will be the irrational number between the 10 and 15. Okay. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The prime number will be 11 or 13. The irrational number will be, you take 10 square, that's 100, 15 square, 225. Between these two numbers, take any prime number and take its square root. For example, 101 is a prime number, just take its square root. That will be an irrational number between 10 and 15. And this is the trick how you do this. So I can show you the marking scheme. Question number 6. Our answers are right, basically. Okay, now we are going to next question. It says 20 students were asked how many pets they owned. The responses are shown in the table. So number of pets 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the frequency 383402. He says find the median number of the pets. And then he says calculate the mean number of the pets. Okay, median and mean we have to find out. So very simple. I will, here you can see question number 7A part. I have written here the cumulative frequency. The first frequency will be written as it is. The next frequency will be added in it. So 3 will be written as it is. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 plus 3 will be 14. 14 plus 4 will be 18. 18 plus 0 is 18. 18 and 18 plus 2 is 20. So this CF, last CF is 20. It's a even number if the last number of the CF, cumulative frequency, is even number. Then first of all, I go with this formula n by 2 and n plus 2 by 2. So n by 2 will be, n means the last number of the cumulative frequency, that's 20. So 20 by 2, that will be 10. And 20 plus 2, that's 22. 22 divided by 2 will be 11. So 10th number and the 11th number is the median. So in this first class, you will have first number, second number, third number. In this class, you will have 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th and 11th number. So I was looking for the 10th number and the 11th number. So the 10th number is in this class. So from here you go to the x value, and that is 1. So the 10th number is 1. The 11th number is also 1. So the median will be 1 plus 1 divided by 2. And that will be 2 by 2, and that will be 1. So the median score is 1. Then they ask us to find out the mean. For finding the mean, I will find the fx. Fx means the f and x, they are multiplied with each other. So 0 multiplied 3 is 0. 1 multiplied 8 is 8. 2 multiplied 3 is 6. 3 multiplied 4 is 12. 4 multiplied 0 is 0. 5 multiplied 2 is 10. So this is the fx. The mean is equals to summation fx divided by summation f. Summation fx divided by summation x. So I will add all these fx values, 0 plus 8 plus 6 plus 12 plus 0 plus 10, and that will be equals to 36. And I will add up all the frequencies, and that will be 3 plus 8 plus 3 plus 4 plus 0 plus 2, and that will be 20. So the mean will be summation fx divided by summation f. That will be 36 divided by 20. So if you cancel with the 2, it will become 18 by 10, and that will be 1.8. So the mean is 1.8. So our answers are right. Okay, question number 8. He says work out 2 by 3 minus 3 by 5. So it's a fraction which is subtracting. So very simple. I will 2 by 3 minus 3 by 5. So I will make their denominator same. So in the first fraction, I will multiply numerator denominator both with the 5. And in the second fraction, numerator denominator both will be multiplied with the 3. So you will have 10 minus 9 and the whole thing divided by 15. And that will be equals to 1 by 15. So that is your answer. So 1 by 15 is our answer. So our answers are right. You can see here. Okay. The next question is there are two fractions which are dividing with each other. He says 3 by 5 divide 2 by 3. So when you have divide sign, you convert that divide sign into multiplication sign. and the fraction right after the divide sign, that should reciprocate. It should flip. And then you can simply do your calculation. Okay, so here you have 3 by 5 divided 2 by 3. So it will be 3 by 5. When you convert that divide sign into multiplication sign, the fraction right after that sign, that should flip, that should reciprocate. So multiply with the 3 by 2. So you will have 9 by 10. So your answer is 9 by 10, and the answer is, this is the right thing. Okay. So this is the right question number 8, B part. I by mistake wrote something here. Just ignore this. And this is the right answer. Okay. 9 by 10, the question over here. So 1 by 50 and 9 by 10 are the right answers. Okay, the next question. Write these lengths in order of size, starting with the smallest. So 32, 300, and this is 32,000 centimeter, 3,300 millimeter, 3.1 kilometer, 34 meter. If you want to compare them, they should all be represented in the same unit. Then you can easily compare them and decide which one is smaller, which one is larger. So here we have 32,000 centimeter, it will remain centimeter. 3,300 millimeter, I will divide it with the 10 to convert it into centimeter. So 3,300 divided by 10, 3.1 kilometer. So in 1 kilometer, there are 100,000 centimeters. So 3.1 into 10 raised to power, it is into 10 raised by 5, or you can say it is into 100,000. So the meter will be, kilometer will be converted into centimeter. Then you have 34 meters. So if you want to convert meters into centimeter, you have to multiply with 100, because in 1 meter there are 100 centimeters. So you will have 32,000 centimeter, 330 centimeter, 310,000 centimeter, 3,400 centimeter. So the smallest is this one. So I will call it A. Then this one, that's called B. Then this one, that's called C. And then this one is called D. So when I will write them in order, I will start with the smallest. So the A, the original number you will write. Okay. So 3,300 millimeter, then 34 meter, then 32,000 centimeter, then 3.1 kilometer. That will be the order which is starting from the smallest. So that's question number 9. You can check the answer. The table below shows the monthly rent for 9 apartments and the distance of these apartments from the city center. Okay. So in this table, we have the distance from the city center and the monthly rent. Okay. So complete the scatter diagram. The first 4 points have been plotted for you. Okay. So these first 4 points have already been plotted. So at 480, I'm sorry, at 2 kilometer, you will have $480. At 4.3, you will have 270, and at 2.3, you will have 390, and 3, you will have $360 rent, and at 1, you will have 530 rent. So I will plot these points here, and then we'll see what type of correlation is shown in your scatter diagram. Okay, so you can see that so you can see I have plotted these points, and so we have plotted all the points on the grid. And then what they want, what type of correlation is shown on the scatter diagram? This correlation is called negative correlation, because as you go to the right, the the graph is going downward, so it's a negative correlation. Its slope is negative. Okay. So I have shown you how to draw that. I have already, this is the line of the best width. Number of points on the one side of this line is equal to number of points on the other side. The correlation of this scatter diagram is negative. And okay, he says use your line of best fit to estimate the monthly rent for an apartment which is 4 kilometers from the city. So 4 kilometers from the city, this is 4 kilometers. So you go here and you check how much is this. Okay. So it will be $260. $260. So that was question number 10. And question number 10's answers are showing up on your screen. You can see here. Okay. We are done with this. For 4 kilometers, what is the answer? $260. From here, you go this and you check how much is the city. Okay. Then he says, question number 11, 100 adults were asked the color of their car, and the results are shown in the table. Okay. So you have red cars 36 and black cars 11, blue cars 23, and silver cars 30. Write down the relative frequency that one of these cars is blue. The total blue cars, they are 23, and the cars you surveyed are 100. So it will be 30 by 100. Blue cars are how many? 23. So it will be 23 by 100. Let's check. 23 by 100 is the right answer. A different group of 1,200 adults were asked the color of their car. The relative frequency of one of these adults owning a white car is 0.3. Find the number of these adults who own a white car. Okay, very simple. So I know the probability, that's zero. Total number of the people are 1,200. So the person who owns that white car is 0.3, which means 3 by 10. So out of 1,200, how many? 3 by 10 multiplied 1,200. So it will be 360. Question number 11. 360 is the right answer. So you can see here. Question number 12. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of. So it is 0.28 multiplied 37.4 and 77.8. So the total people are 12. So the people who own a white car is probability is 3 by 10. So how many actual white cars are there? So it will be 3 by 10 multiplied 1,200, and that will be 360. So the white cars are 360. Okay, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of. 0.28 can be written as 0.3, 37.4 can be written as 40, and 77.8 can be written as 80. So 0.28 will be 0.3, 37.4 will be 40, 77.8 will be 80. So 3 by 10 multiply 40 by 80, so it will be 10 multiply 3 by 2, and that will be 1.5 divided by 10, and that will be 0.15. Question number 13. He says expand and simplify. So these are two brackets, they are multiplying with each other. So we will simply multiply them. Let me show you how this is done. And question number 13. So here we go. The x will multiply with the x minus 4, then plus 3 will multiply with the x minus 4. You will get x squared minus 4x plus 3x minus 12. You will have x squared minus x minus 12. So this is how this is done. And let me show you the marking scheme. The marking scheme says x squared minus x minus 12. So our answer is right. So you will have the next question. He says 5 bracket x plus 2 minus 2 bracket 2x minus 1, and it will become, let me show you the solution. My solution is this. 5x plus 10 minus 4x plus 2, and it will be x plus 12. Simple. So now we have this question. It's a 2 marks question. It says write as a single fraction in simplest form. So 4b by 3 plus 5b by 9. So in this first fraction, numerator, denominator, both will be multiplied with the 3 to make the denominator same. So here you multiply, you get 12b, and here you get 9. So you can write a single fraction. So you will have 9, and upstairs you will have 12b plus 5b, and that will be 17b. So this is how this question is done. That is question number. So we are going to the next question. This next question is question number 14. And let me show you the marking scheme. So you can see this is the marking scheme, 17b by 9, x plus 12. So our answers were the same. 17b, yeah, our answers were the same. So question number 12, you have to give the answer in one significant figure. 0.28 multiply 37.4 divided by 77.8. 0.28 in one significant figure will be 0.3. 37.4 in one significant figure will be 40. And 77.8 will be 80. And then we will do the calculation. So here you can see 0.3 multiply 40 divided by 80. So it will be 3 multiply 40 divided by 10 divided by 80. So your answer will be 0.15. You can round it off. It might be 0. It can be written as 0.2, but you can also write 0.15. So this is the answer. So let's check 0.15. And that answer is right. 13 question we have already done. I was confused that if I have done the question number 12 or not. Okay. So now you have question number 14. He says write 0.000863 in the standard form. So if you want to write it in the standard form, the decimals have to be moved. So you will move your decimal. You can see I put it here. It will become move 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it will become 8.63 into 10 to the power minus 4. When you write it in the standard form, if you move the decimal to the right side, the power of the 10 will become negative. And remember, this is a rule that this number should be more than 1 and less than 10. So it will be 8.63 expo minus 4. That's the right answer, sir. Okay, he says the table below shows the approximate areas of some of the deserts. So the deserts, the name of the deserts and their areas are given here. He says write the name of the desert with the largest area. So the largest area will be who has the largest power here. Okay, so it will be 1.4 expo 7. That's the largest area, and the name of that desert is Antarctica. Okay, so we will write here the largest area is 1.4 expo 7, sorry, kilometer square, and the name of the desert is Antarctica. So let's check. Antarctica is the answer. Okay, so now the next question they ask, calculate the total area of the Arabian and the Kalahari desert. Give your answer in the standard form. So the Arabian and Kalahari. Arabian is 2.3 expo 6 and the Kalahari is 9 expo 5. So we will add them because this is paper 2. So with the trick, I will add them. 2.3 expo 6 plus 9.0 expo 5. I will give 110 to this number. It will become 23. Or you can say I move the decimal to this point, this side. So 23 into 10 power 5 plus 9 expo 5. So I made these two same, so I will take them common. So in the bracket, you will have 23 plus 9 into 10 power 5. So it will become 32 into 10 power 5. This is not the standard form. This number should be less than 10 and more than 1. So this decimal will move one step to the left. So it will become 3.2. And when you move the decimal to the left, the power is increased by 1. So you will have 3.2 expo 6 kilometer square. So that is how you do the question number 14. So let's check the marking scheme. Marking scheme 3.2 expo 6 is the right answer, sir. Okay. So that was how you do the question number 14. Now we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 15. He says evaluate 7 raised to power minus 3 divide 7 raised to power minus 4. Okay. So you will have 7 raised to power minus 3 divided by 7 raised to power minus 4. I will write them in the fraction. And I will write a single base. And from the numerator's power, I will subtract the denominator's power. So you will have 7 raised to power minus 3 plus 4. So that will be 7 raised to power 1, which means 7. So that's question number 15. A part 7 is the answer, sir. Our answer is right. Okay, so the B part, question number 15, B part, he says find the value of the K for which 3 raised to power 6 and the whole thing raised to power K equals to 3 square. Okay, very simple. The bases are same, so this is not a big deal. So we will have 3 raised to power 6K equals to 3 square. So because they are equal, the bases are same. So the powers will be also same. So we'll compare the powers. So 6K is equals to 2. So K will be equals to 2 by 6. And you will cancel them. You will have 1 by 3. So K value is 1 by 3. So question number 15, B part 1 by 3 is the right answer. Okay, so we are going to next question, C part. He says simplify 3 bracket start 2 square multiply 3 cube multiply 5 raised to power 4 and bracket close and square. So you have to write this in this form and you have to, okay. So we will multiply them. So you will have 3 multiplied 2 and this power is for all of them. So they will give this power to this. So it will become 2 raised to power 4. When you give this power to this, you will have 3 raised to power 6. When you give this power to this, you will have 5 raised to power 8. So this 3 and 3 raised to power 6, that will become 3 raised to power 7. So you will have 2 raised to power 4 multiply 3 raised to power 7 multiply 5 raised to power 8. So now you can see this is that standard form. So that's the question which they have asked us. And let me show you 2 raised power 4 multiply 3 raised power 7 multiply 5 raised to power 8. So that's the answer. So that was question number 15. So now we are going to the next question. Here we have the P. Question number 16. P is equals to 2, 3, which means on X you will move 2 steps, and on the Y you will move 3 steps. Q is minus 3, 2. It means that on the X you will move minus 3 steps, and on the Y you will move positive 2 steps. He says on the unit grid below, draw and label the vector P. Okay, so very simple. From anywhere you can start your anywhere. For example, I put a dot here. From here I will start, and the P is 2, 3. So I will move from here 2 steps to the right and then 3 steps upward. So I put a dot here. This is the starting point. This is the finish point. I will join them with an arrow, and that represents the vector P. Hopefully you understand. I move 2 steps to the right and then 3 steps upward. That is that the column vector was given. Okay, so I hope you understand this. And here's the next question. He says on the unit grid below, draw and label the vector 2q. 2q. Okay, so if you want to represent 2q, the q is basically minus 3, 2. Okay, so from anywhere I will start. Let's say I started from here. So I will move 1, 2, 3 steps to the left, and then 2 steps up, 3 steps to the left, and then 2 steps up. So I'll join the starting point with the end point, and I will draw an arrow, and that represents 2q. Okay. On the unit grid below, draw and label the vector p minus q. So it's a 2 marks question. They want me to represent p minus q. Okay, so p minus q, the p is 2, 3, and the minus q will be 3 minus 2. So I will start from here. Suppose I 2 steps to the right and 3 steps up. Then the minus q is 3 steps to the right and 2 steps down. So this is p, this is minus q. If you join the tail of this with the head of the last, and that will be your p minus q. So this is how you draw the p minus q. Hopefully you understand. And okay, so we are going to the next part. In the next question is question number 17. Is a 2 marks question. He says, the scale of a map is 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer. This scale is for the length on the map 2 centimeter, and the actual will be 1 kilometer. The area of a wood on the map is 6 centimeters square. Calculate the actual area of the wood in kilometers squares. Okay, very simple. You see, because the map and actual, because we are going to use this scale for the area, but this scale is for the length, I will first of all take square on both the sides. So 2 centimeter whole square and 1 kilometer whole square. So map is, it will be 4 centimeters square, and this will be 1 kilometer square in actual. And 6 centimeters square on the map, how much will be in the actual? So you will have 4 by 6 equals to 1 by x. So cross multiply, 4x is equals to 6. So 4x equals to 6, x equals to 6 by 4, and x will be equals to 3 by 2 kilometers square. So x will be equals to 1.5 kilometer square. 1.5 kilometer square. So that's question number 17. So we are 16, 16b, 16c, and then you have 1.5. So what was our answer? 1.5 kilometers square. So our answer is right. So our answer is right. So that was question number 17. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is in the Venn diagram, shade the region represented by the P intersection Q complement. Q complement means out of the Q. You have to remain outside the circle Q. And outside the circle Q is this whole thing. Outside the circle Q is this whole thing. But you have to take the common with the P. So then this area will be shaded. Okay. So let me show you the shaded thing. Okay. So this is how you will shared this. I hope you understand. This is represents P intersection Q complement. Okay, the next question they are asking is, he says, so the question is, he says, a club has 32 members. 14 of the members are female and 18 of the members are male. 5 of the females have black hair. 6 of the males have black hair. So the universal set represents here the members of the club, and F circle represents females, and B circle represents members with the black hair. Okay, so the question is, complete the Venn diagram to show this is some information. So it's a 2 marks question. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so you have total members 32, number of members in the female are 14, number of male members are 18. The number of females who have the black hair, they are 5. The number of male who have the black hair are 6. So female who have the black hair, that will come in the overlapping of this, and that will be 5. Total female are 14. So 5 here and 9 will be here. So this is total 15, 14, sorry. And there are 6 members who are male and have black hair, so they will come here. And outside here will be the members, male members who have no black colors. Okay, so there will be 12 here because total they are 18. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. So this is how you will represent this, and hopefully you understand. So that was the B part. So we are going to the next question. Okay. So our answer is right. Question number 18, and this is how we have done. So that was the question number 18. Okay. Now we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 19. Here he says the B, D, E, F, and G are the points on the circumference of a circle center O. AC is a tangent to the circle at B. Angle DFG is 75 and the angle ABG is 48. Their question is find the angle DEG. They're asking for the D, E, and G. Can you see this D and G? They go to the circumference, makes angle 75. The D and G goes to the circumference, and they make an angle E. So this angle here and this 75, they are angles in the same segment. So let me show you my solution. The DEG will be equal to 75 because they are the angles in the same segment. Okay. So now this angle is 75. Now next question is DOG. DOG. DFG is 75. So DOG is, this is the angle subtended by the chord at the circumference, that's 75. The angle subtended by the chord at the center, which is DOG, this angle will be 2 times the 75. So very easy, and you can write here the DOG is question. The DOG will be equal to 2 times 75. The reason is angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So 2 multiply 75, and that will be 2 multiply 75, and that will be 150. That will be 150. So that's question number 19. It's B part. Okay, so now we are going to the next part. He says find that DBC. DBC. Okay, the strategy is very simple. I know this is 150. From 360, I will subtract 150. I will get this angle, and DOG angle, which is reflex. So half of that angle will be this angle. Then this is a straight line. I know this angle. I know this angle angle, so I can find this angle. So let me show you how I have done this. Okay. So it's a little strategy. DBC is equal to question. DOG will be 360. This is the reflex DOG. That will be 360 minus 150. That will be 210. So the DBG angle will be 210 divided by 2, and that will be 105. And now the DBC plus the DBG plus the GBA. that they are the adjacent angles on a straight line, so their sum will be 180. So the DBC plus 105 plus 48 equals to 180. So the DBC will be equals to 180 minus 153, and the DBC angle will be 27. So this is how you will do question number 19. I hope you understand. So let me show you question number 19. It will be 75, 150, 27. So our answers are right. So hopefully you can see. Let me show you again. So this is the 19A part, 19B part, 19C part, and this is how you do it. Okay, so the next question coming up on your screen is question number 20. He says f of x is equal to 6x plus 2 divided by 5. So they want me to find f of 3. So simply, in that function, wherever is the x, replace it with the 3 and you will get the value. So let me show you. Okay, so this is how you do it. F of x will be equal to 6x plus 2 by 5. F of 3 will be 6 into 3 plus 2. And that will be 20. 18 plus 2, that will be 20 divided by 5. And that will be 4. So this is how you do it. So 4 is the right answer, sir. Okay, the next question they are asking is find the inverse of the function. So f inverse x they are asking me to find out. So I will find 20b part. Okay, so I will suppose let f of x is equals to y. That means x is equals to f inverse of y. In the place of f of x, I will put that formula 6x plus 2 whole thing divided by 5 equals to y. Now I will try to make x the subject of the formula. This 5 will go on the other side. So you will have 6x plus 2 equals to 5y. So 6x will be equals to 5y minus 2. So x will be equals to 5y minus 2 divided by 6. Now x can be written as f inverse of y, and that will be equals to 5y minus 2 by 6. I will change the variable, so it will be f inverse of x equals to 5x minus 2 divided by 6. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole part together. So on your screen, the whole that question number 20b part is showing up on your screen. So my final answer is that the f inverse of x will be 5x minus 2 whole thing divided by 6. So 5x minus 2 whole thing divided by 6 is the right answer, sir. So we are going to next question. He says it's a 2 marks question. He says y is inversely proportional to x plus 1 whole square, and given that y is equals to 2 when x is equals to 3, find the y when x is equals to 9. So he's saying inversely proportional. Okay, so here we go. So y is inversely proportional to, and so I will write y proportional 1 by x plus 1 whole square. So y will be equals to k by x plus 1 whole square. So y is 2 when x is 3. So just put those values in this formula. So in the place of y, I put 2. In the place of x, I'll put 3. So I will have 2 is equals to k divided by x plus 1 whole square. So it will become 4 square. That will be 16. So 2 multiplied 16 will be 32. So the k value is 32. The formula will become y equals to 32 divided by x plus 1 whole square. So their question was, what will be the value of the y when the x is 9? So y is equal to 32 by 9 plus 1 whole square. So it will be 32 by 10 square. So it will be 32 by 100. So it will be 0.32. So this is how you will do this question. So whole question 21 is showing up on your screen. Okay, so 21 questions. 0.32 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 22. He says, factorize. So this factorization is the 4 terms are given and you have to factorize. So from the first 2 terms, I will take something common. And then from the last 2 terms, I will take something common. And then a bracket will be taken as common and this will be completed. Okay, so let me show you. From the first 2 terms, I can take a common, so bracket 5x minus 3y is left. From the last 2 terms, I can take minus 2c common, so in the bracket, you are left with 5x minus 3y. So from this term and this term, this bracket 5x minus 3y can be taken common. So I've taken that bracket common. From here, you are left with the a. From here, you are left with the minus 2c, and that is in the other bracket. So this is how you will do question number 22a part, the factorization. Question number 22a part, you can see this 5x minus 3y, a minus 2c. Oh yeah, our answers are right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. It says factorize 15x squared minus 7x minus 4. So I will multiply the extreme terms. You will get 60. I'll write the factors of the 60. So I will 1 into 62 into 33 into 24 into 15, 5 into 12, 6 into 10. So with the third term, you have negative sign. So I will write here subtract. I will choose that pair which by subtraction will give me minus 7. So that pair will be minus 12 and 5. So I will do the midterm breaking here. So 15x squared plus 5x minus 12x minus 4. From the first two terms, I can take 5x common. So you are left in the bracket with the 3x plus 1. So the last two terms I can take minus 4 common. So in the bracket, you are left with the 3x plus 1. This bracket 3x plus 1 is common from both the terms. So I will take it common from here. In the other bracket, you will have 5x. From here, you will have minus 4. And this is how you will factorize it. So let me show you my answer. 3x plus 1 into 5x minus 4 is the right answer, sir. So our answer is right. So that was question number 22. Okay, so now it's a 4-mark question. We are going to the next question. That's question number 23. It says y is equal to 3x plus 2 divided by 2x minus 1. He said rearrange the formula to make x the subject. Very simple. The only problem is x is on two places. So we will cross multiply here. So y bracket 2x minus 1 bracket close equals to 3x plus 2. So you will have 2xy minus y equals to 3x plus 2. So bring the terms which have x in them on the same side. So you will have 2xy minus 3x equals to y plus 2. So take x common. So you in the bracket you are left with the 2y minus 3 that close equals to y plus 2. So we will have x is equals to y plus 2 upstairs, and downstairs you will have 2y minus 3. So this is how this is done. The question number 23, the whole question is showing up on your screen. So our answers are right. Yeah, they are right. Okay. So we are going to the next part. That was a 4-mark question. Question number 24 is showing up on your screen. He says m is equals to 1043, n is equal to k014. Given that m multiply n is equals to n multiply m, find the value of the k. A very simple and straightforward question. It's a 3 marks. It's a 3 marks question. Okay. So I will show you how I have done this. Okay. So I will write m equals to n m. So m value 1043, n is k014 equals to k0141043. So from here I will take the rows, and from here I will take the columns. I will multiply them. So 1 times k is k plus 0 times 1 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0 plus 0 times 4 is 0. 4 times k is 4k plus 3 into 1 is 3. 4 into 0 is 0 plus 3 into 4 is 12. Here k multiply 1 is k plus 0 multiply 4 is 0. K multiply 0 is 0 plus 0 multiply 3 is 0. 1 multiply 1 is 1 plus 4 multiply 4 is 16. 1 multiply 0 is 0 plus 4 multiply 3 is 12. So this will be k plus 0 will be k, 0 plus 0 will be 0, 4k plus 3 will remain as it is. 0 plus 12 is 12, k plus 0 is k, 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 16 is 17, 0 plus 12 is 12. So when I will compare them, because they are equal, so it means that 4k plus 3 is equals to 17. So 4k will be equals to 17 minus 3. So 4k is equals to 14. So k is equal to 14 by 4. So k will be equals to 7 by 2. So k will be equals to 3 whole 1 by 2. So let me show you the whole question. So now I think that the whole question is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video. You can take your time with this multiplication question. My final answer is 3.5. So 3.5, yeah, this is the right answer, question number 24. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 25. In the triangle ACD, B is the midpoint of AC and E is the midpoint of AD. AB is equals to 6A plus 3B, and the DC is 5A plus 2B. Their question is express as simply as possible in terms of A and B. AC. You want to go from A to C. This is the midpoint. So this is 1. This is 1. AC by AB will be equals to 2 by 1. That's the ratio between them. So the AC will be 2 times. So the AC will be 2 times AB because that C was the B was the midpoint. So the AC will be equals 2 times AB. We know the value of the AB. So we put that value here. So 2 bracket 6A plus 3B bracket close. So that will be 12A plus 6B. 12A plus 6B. Yeah, that answer is right. Okay. Now the next question they are asking is find the AD. They want me to find AD. I will go from A to C, from C to D. Okay. That is the bypass which I'm going to use. AD is the question. So the AD will be equals to AC plus CD. AC is 12A plus 6B and the CD will be minus DC. We know the value of the DC, so its value will become negative because we are going opposite to that vector. So 12A plus 6B minus 5A minus 2B. So you are left with the 7A plus 4B. 7A plus 4B. 7A plus 4B. So our answer is right. Okay, the next question he says show that EB is parallel to DC. They want me to show that EB is parallel to the CD. Okay, so DC. Okay, very simple, very simple, very simple, very simple. EB is equals to EA plus AB. First of all, I want to find out the value of the EB. EB will be EA plus AB. That's the bypass. EB is equals to 1 by 2 of the DA. That's the half of the DA. Plus the AB and the half of the DA will be 1 by 2 bracket minus 7A minus 4B bracket close plus 6A plus 3B. So it will be minus 7A by 2 minus 4B by 2. That will become minus 2B plus 6A plus 3B. So A and A, the terms which have A, they will be added with each other. So when you add minus 7 by 2A with the plus 6A, you get 5A by 2. And when you add minus 2B with the 3B, you get plus B. So when you take the LCM, it will become 5A plus 2B divided by 2. So it is 1 by 2 into 5A plus 2B. You know this 5A plus 2B, that's the value of the DC. So now you know EB is equal to 1 by 2 of the DC. Whenever this is proven, it means that the EB and the DC, they are parallel to each other. So this is how you will prove. It's a very important question, and I hope you understand this. This question was of how many marks? That was of 3 marks, and this is the proof which is showing up on your screen. I hope you understand a little tricky question. So this is the marking scheme, and this is the way we have proven it. The K value is 1 by 2, I think, yeah. Okay, so we are done with this paper. I doubt that we have completed. There were 25 questions, and we have completed that. So only I have little doubt that I might have shown you. I believe that I have done question number 11, and but somehow I am confused that if, because when I was doing that part of the video, so there was some problem with the mouse. So I'm not sure that if I have shown you this, the probability of the blue is 23 by 100, so total is 1200. So the what is the probability of the white? I said this is 0.3, that's 3 by 10. So how many white cars are there? 3 by 10 into 1200. So I am doubtful that if I have done it or not. And this correlation was negative because it's going down. I have drawn that line. I put those dots there. The 4 dots which were missing, I have plotted them. And you see, this is the line of the best fit. And then they ask us a question that when the is 4 kilometer, how much is the rent? So from the 4 kilometer, from here, I go up and check what is the value, and that value is 260. So I was doubtful. Yeah, this question for sure we have done. Okay, so I was doubtful about the question number 10 and 11, that if I have done in the video or not. So, my dear students, today we have completed this paper, May June 2022, paper 1 and this paper 1 belongs from the zone 1. So I hope you have understood this paper, and and if you have understood this paper from this video, please like this video. Also share the link of this video onto your Facebook account and onto your Instagram account, because that will help me promote my channel and promote this video. So thank you very much. If I have made some mistake, please forgive that. So thank you very much. It's a great blessing for me to be able to teach you so many students through this YouTube channel. Thank you very much once again. Have a good day. God bless you all.